I love the drama.
You know, there were some criticisms also that you faced on social media. What would you know? How would you respond to that?
If like a content creator wants to send out a message, then you troll them because you think that you can. I am going to stand my ground. I am going to pay homage to my motherland in the language that I know, which is passion. I ask for help. I've recently started therapy about 2 months back, and it has helped me so much. I think everybody should go for therapy.
Hello, everyone. Today we have a very familiar face of social media, a host, an actor, and a content creator, Sonam Chabra. Sonam, welcome to the Free Press Journal.
Thank you so much for having me.
So let's directly get down to the questions. You were at the Cannes Film Festival just last week. Could you just paint a picture for our audience how it was being at the Cannes? You know, what was it that you were feeling when you were on the red carpet, just getting ready for the grand event there?
I actually just landed back from Cannes, and the memories are really, really fresh. I think it's an exhilarating, beautiful experience. I mean, the vibe, the energy of the festival. You meet some. I met this gentleman. I was just having coffee, and he was sitting next to me, and we said hello to each other. And I got to know that his father had directed the James Bond movie. Like,
Oh, wow.
those are the kind of people you meet. You meet some legendary people. I met some great actors. You understand the power of cinema and, of course, fashion. I think it is the fashion capital, the place to be if you really want to see some really chic looks. That also was amazing to see what everybody around the world turned up to the carpet in. The carpet is vivacious, it's energetic. Every time I'm about to walk the carpet, I feel nervous, mixed feelings. I miss my mom. I video call my father to show him the look, and it was a beautiful feeling. I mean, in the hall, just right next to us was Jennifer Lawrence sitting.
Oh, God.
There was Robert Pattinson sitting, and I couldn't believe my eyes. But it was a very august gathering, and I loved it.
It must have just been very special feeling, just like being there among these personalities, just makes you, did it make you feel how proud you are of your journey?
Yeah, I am very proud of my journey. I mean, I literally come from a very small place in Old Delhi. Um, we did not even have a pakka roof over our head. You know, when it used to rain when I was in school, it used to rain. The water used to keep flowing into my books. I mean, we didn't even have money to repair the roofs. And from there, to really be able to represent the country, to really be able to walk on these carpets, global events, is really, I'm very grateful.
So Sonam, this was not your debut at the Cannes Film Festival. You even walked the red carpet last year.
Yes.
In an interview that you did with the FPJ, you mentioned the hardships that you went through
Yes.
just before walking the carpet or even traveling to the Cannes. Can you please elaborate that?
Actually, I donated 60% of my liver to my mother just a few months before the last Cannes appearance, and I was recovering, and I was not okay, and I had just lost mom, and I had myself gone through a surgery. It was a very difficult time of my life. Um, it took a lot of courage really to travel, and बहुत बार मैंने cancel किया, and I thought no, I don't want to go, I don't have the strength. But then something inside me and my dad was like, do it for me, do it for me. So yeah, it was a difficult time. I'm glad that I crossed it.
And when your parents are there to just push you, I think you can just go through anything. Is
Anything.
what I feel. Coming to the outfit that you donned this year, what was your inspiration behind the entire construction of it?
So the idea in my head was Phoenix Rising. I was following and feeling the terror attack in Pahalgam very closely, because right before that I had gone to Kashmir,
Yeah.
and I came back, and a few weeks or maybe a month later I heard this news.
Yeah.
So uh, in that moment I knew that this is what my outfit is going to be about. It's going to be about my country, my land, and how after so much of pain and terror we always rise back
Rise.
from the ashes like a phoenix. So there were flames on the outfit, there was a wing of the bird, and on the cape there were dates of the most gruesome terror attacks that we've seen in our country. So that was the idea. It was a homage to my motherland.
What were you wearing? I mean, was the designer? Can you elaborate on that?
So it was a metal. It was. I actually did. I only went for a NIFT student. I did not go for a big name because I feel like on these platforms, it's just so important to promote upcoming talent.
That was a student. I was a NIF student. To
Yes,
design
if
the
you
outfit.
can't do that,
Oh,
तो
yeah.
क्या फायदा?
That was such an opportunity.
Yes,
For,
yes, and that girl, when I remember in the trials, she started crying. She flew with that outfit from Mumbai to my home in Gurgaon,
Oh,
and when I wore it in my trials, she was crying and she said, "I can't believe that this outfit
come
is going
live
to
here."
Cannes."
Yeah.
And so yeah, that was the idea of the outfit.
You know, while the representation of the terror wounds of India on your cape was appreciated by many, and personally, even I loved it too. But there were some criticisms also that you faced on social media. What would how would you respond to that?
I feel like as an artist, you are trolled and you're appreciated, and it's part of your journey. And you have to accept both of them with equal amount of grace. There has been absolutely no reaction from me. I am honestly only and only grateful to people for their online attention from all the countries, from our neighboring country, from everywhere across the world. Thank you for your online attention. But I just feel like when actors do it, for example, Aishwarya wore Sindoor on the red carpet, we all know it was about Operation Sindoor.
Yeah,
We all
yeah,
know
yeah.
about it. But if like a content creator wants to send out a message, then you troll them because you think that you can.
Yeah.
Because you're sitting behind a screen somewhere in a small village and you think you can write anything, and you can totally reject anyone's thought and their belief and their hard work. And it's not just one person, it's a whole team who has worked hard for months. But nevertheless, I accept both with the utmost grace, and it's okay, people can think what they want to think.
I think it's also about the thought a person has in their mind before they comment on anybody's outfit or celeb's outfit, or I think it comes from within as to how they view the inspiration that you actually tried to portray, rather than giving their own thoughts behind it.
Whatever we say to the other person is actually a part of ourselves mirroring or projecting onto them.
Yeah.
If you're giving hate, you have hate inside. If you're showing love, you have love inside. Trollers can go on and on and on. I mean, I've had like so many DMs, like thousands of them trolling me, lakhs of comments and this and that. But honestly, I am going to stand my ground. I am going to pay homage to my motherland in the language that I know, which is fashion. I think fashion is a beautiful way, art is a beautiful way to present our message out there on the global platform. And I'm going to stand my ground. I stand with the message. I stand that my country is unbroken and we are not broken by these terror attacks. And that was the thought behind.
Lovely. So Sonam, if one goes through your profile, they would look at you as a spiritual believer too. So were you always a believer, or is it a practice that you've inculcated recently?
I was always a believer, but my belief strengthened when I went through a near-death experience. When I was donating, I'm a liver donor. It is not as easy as it sounds. You go through a 17-hour surgery as a healthy person, donating a part of your organ. And I went through something which is like near death. I was actually floating in the air and a lot was happening. Post that, when I bounced back into life, my belief strengthened and I felt like my spirituality got me out of it and my faith in God just kind of deepened.
So are there any certain practices that you follow that keep you connected to yourself and to the higher being?
Yes, meditation, slow mornings, journaling. I think these are three things that have changed my life. In the morning, I used to just wake up and check my phone like all of us. I've changed that. 1 hour, no phone. I go out, spend time with birds, animals, out in the nature, feed cows. That really grounds me.
Feed cows?
Feed cows, feed
wow.
crows, feed pigeons. Daily with my father,
Yeah, that's
6
a
a.m., 7
satisfying
a.m.
feeling, yeah.
It's a beautiful feeling. After that, I do some deep breathing. I've learned so many box breathing, meditation. So I practice some of that. And then I start my day with things that I'm grateful for. So, you know, when you have a slow morning routine, it changes your life.
Yeah.
It aligns you with the day. I think that's a beautiful thing.
So, you know, while, like shifting again back to the can, while you were on the red carpet, you saw many celebs on the red carpet, you know. So, how did you feel? How has fashion evolved, like from the last year to this year, or like, you know, do you think it has become more of a representation of who people they are themselves?
I feel like red carpets and platforms like these have always throughout history been about representing a cause. And I feel like if you're not using that platform to speak about a cause, you're actually wasting it.
Yeah.
Fashion since time immemorial has been about representation.
Always, yeah.
And that's what I was trying to do, represent my country. Last year, I had worn a double sari along with jewels from Gujarat.
Yeah.
And I wanted to represent how our fashion is on the red carpet. Though the French media were very fascinated with what I'm wearing because they don't get to see a sari very often. This year they saw a lot.
Yeah.
Last year I didn't see a lot of saris.
All the jewels and saris was just kind of.
Yeah, this year it was all over there. Last year it wasn't. So fashion has evolved. I think fashion has now become a voice. It's become about what you want to put out there in the world, your message, and I saw a lot of that on the red carpet as well this year. And well, French Riviera is like is all about high
yeah.
fashion and it girls of the world, and I loved it.
Can you tell me what were your three favorite looks from the red carpet?
I loved what Aishwarya did with Sindoor, with Operation Sindoor just
Yeah.
going on. I loved the sari. I loved how graceful she looked. That was my favorite look this year.
I think we're all waiting for, you know, a sari look from Aishwarya. That's
Yeah.
what I feel like. So many years she did not
Yes,
wear it.
I think she's the queen of Cannes.
Yeah,
I mean,
yeah.
let's face it.
Yeah.
1 or 2 years she might have had a miss, which is okay. But I think she's ruled the carpet for years.
But you know, I think she also.
I also find Urvashi Rautela very interesting.
Oh, lovely.
She does just so many different things and she's so unapologetic. I love that.
Too much drama there.
I love the drama.
But with Aishwarya, I think there were two powerful messages that she gave out. Or, you know, I think she just, one was about the Operation Sindoor. And also, I think she shut down the rumors that were going around, the divorce rumors that were going around between her and Abhishek, of course.
Yes, yes.
So I think that was very powerful is what I feel
Yes,
from Aishwarya's
yes.
outfit. Moving ahead, you know, you being a content creator, you also see a lot of budding content creators. It's 2025 and people, or you know, let's just say teenagers really want to be seen. They try very hard, pretend very hard to be just on the camera to get all the attention, all the views. What would you think? What would you advise them, you know, about preserving their mental health?
It did affect me also. I won't totally brush aside the fact कि मुझे तो कोई फर्क ही नहीं पड़ा. Not like that. Trollers do affect your mind, and I think mental health issues are very, very real. We've seen people losing their lives over trolling and bullying online, and I always talk about it. I find that it's extremely serious and it's as important as your physical health or more. Actually, all your diseases stem from the mind.
Yeah.
So if your mind is not healthy, your body can never be healthy.
True.
I also feel that there can be a lot of peer pressure, but just be authentic. Be who you are. Find your original voice. Don't see 5 reels and say, I'm going to make like this, the 6th reel. I think it's very important to have like an original idea, original voice that comes from, that speaks to you from within. The only way to survive and thrive on the internet is authenticity.
Yeah.
And also just take a mental health break. Don't be embarrassed. Don't be embarrassed to ask for help. I ask for help so many times. I call my friends, my father, my family. I say, okay, I'm not feeling nice. I need your help. Please come over. We need to talk. I ask for help. I've recently started therapy about 2 months back, and it has helped me so much. I think everybody should go for therapy.
So what are your goals for the rest of 2025, and you know, what are the two things that you wish to achieve for yourself?
Wow. I have just, it's a spiritual goal. I just went to a Jyotirling before.
Yeah, I just checked out your story.
Yeah.
You know, you're Bhima Shankar.
Yes, I went to Bhima Shankar. So my goal for 2025 is to finish all the Jyotirlings. I really want to do that. My other goal is just to be very, very authentic and real on the internet in spite of the trolls. I aim to be a very original voice, somebody who speaks her mind and gives out the message that she wants to, irrespective of what people say or think.
Yeah, that's beautiful. That's it, Sonam. Thank you for answering all the questions, and it was great to have you at PJ.
Thank you so much. I enjoyed my time.